Alright, so congratulations again. Your traversing is actually the hardest part, which you have finished. I believe there are 6 groups here. 6 groups out of how many groups do we have? 10, 12, 20, 19. That's good enough. You know, because you follow the steps and you did it correctly, so you don't have to repeat many times. That's good. That's good. Now, welcome to this new practical. It is known as detailing. What's the purpose of detailing? As I say in the lecture, the purpose of detailing is to capture everything over here. You see, the roof, as I mentioned, sometimes they want to bring huge equipment into the working sectors. Let's say there is the working sectors. They want to bring a huge generator, right? Or a crane. Whether this point allows it to move inside or not. These are the things that you need to capture. You need to plan. Like that one, as you can see, okay? Whether the machines can go or pass through or not. These are the things. But we want to go simple, as long as you understand what is necessary. So, among the things that are necessary regarding the features that you need to capture are the manholes. Why? Because the manholes got pipes inside. If you bring 20 tons truck into your working sectors, whether this pipe can bear the burden or not. Understand? Regarding the power line, you want to pass through the soil ground. As you can see, most of the electric lines under the soil ground. So whether it is safe or not, the pipelines. So all the features is actually, most of the features, especially in the city, is hidden underground. Okay, so detailing is actually crucial. Some says that the detailing has its own profession, own expertise. Okay, it's different from the surveyor, but it's actually part of the surveying process. So now let's make it simple. That the features that you need to collect are the things that is obvious. Let's say the corner of the building. The corner of the building, you just mark over here. You don't need over here. No, just the obvious vertex, corner of the building. One here, one over there. And also the footprint base. As you can see, the cement. You must take the corner over here. The corner over here. Okay? Using what? Using this mini prism. Okay. This is known as mini prism. Mini prism here is your only target. So you need to hold it like this. Check the bubble. If the bubble is correct, okay, stays correct position, like so, just like so, and then your friends will take the reading. So far, okay? Now, I don't want you to do any inverted. To take the point above, you don't need to do that. As for now, perhaps later when you work, yes, you might need that information. Depends. Okay, next. The whole process is actually the combination of traversing and leveling. The traversing is because it has bearing. The leveling is because it has reduced level. So I need an assistant, please. Okay. Jam. So this is your instrument, means this is your total station. beneath here, there is a station which has a reduced level. Yeah? Okay, so this is your total station. What you need to do with this total station is the same as traversing. Once you set up on this particular station, you need to have what for the other stations? You need to have the reference bearing. Where can you get the reference bearing? It came from your compass. Ada yang go. Is it come from your compass? Your reference bearing. Come on, guys. Check out here. Where can you get your reference bearing? What? It is from your backside stations. Come on. You are currently, let's say you are on station number 2. Your backside is station number? Your backside is station number what? Station number 1. Good. Your backside is station number 1. Okay? Your foresight is station number 3. So, what you need to do with that backside? This is the traversing part. You need to set the value of backside. You need to set the value of backside inside here. Just like you're traversing. Come on, you guys good at traversing, right? Hangguk lagi. Good. You need to have this confidence. Now, you set the backside, aim correctly, and then release. Just like before, instead of having a prism, now you are focusing on mini prism. You are focusing on what? What is it called? Mini prism. Okay? You aim at the mini prism, you get the bearing, the distance. What type of distance? Slope, vertical, horizontal. Slope, vertical and horizontal. Jot it down. Okay? The most important is horizontal and vertical. And then the slope you can calculate it yourself. Calculate using the formula aja. Okay. Now, here I want to show to you what are the requirements of this apart from just the traversing. Height of machine, height of collimation, HOC, HOM. Lagi apa? It's just terms. I know you understand it. Height of what? Height of yourself. Height of instruments. Good. Height of instruments using base. Okay, you don't need the 50 meter tape. No. Okay, so how? I mentioned earlier that it uses slanting. Okay, so you put on top of your station, on top of the stations to the side. If you take a look, the side, it has markings. Every total station has it. It has markings. So you put it on top, put it here, and take the readings in centimeters, of course. Okay, or in meters. It's up to you. Okay, don't take the readings in feet, yard. No. Thank you. Now, how about this? What is it called? Mini prism. What height does this bring? What height is this that we need to take it from here? What is it called? The height. Height of? You're mumbling, you know, you're mumbling. Height of target. This is your target now. Do we need to take the height of backside prism? No. Yes? Yes? The height of backside prism? No. No, you don't need that. Okay, so how about this? To measure this, it is best for you to put it lay down on the ground. Okay, one of your friends hold that position, and you measure on the side of the prism. On the side of the prism. Okay? Right. And then you take the reading. But you need to fix it. Now you have two mini prisms. You have two mini prisms. So both of the mini prisms need to have the same height. How to lock it? How to fix with the same height? You just twist a little, just a little. This is not a bottle, you know. Just a little, like that. Okay? Fix. Let's say 1.6 meters. Then the other one must be 1.8. Correct? No. Another 1.6 lah. If this is 1.6, another one is 1.62. Not 1.62, the TOO. Okay? Alright. So, now, it depends on the features that you want to take. If the corner of the building over here, if the manhole, you need to put it in the center of the manhole, because the measurement of the manhole is fixed. It has standards. Okay, just like so. How about this one? This one is for electric lines in the center. How about the road on the side? One. Center? No need. On the other side? Yes. If the road is straight, just one at the corner, another one at the corner. If it is too long, then one in the center. That's it. Because we want to connect it. We want to connect all the dots. Okay, so far okay? Alright. How about the drain? One on the side, in the middle of the drain. Okay, you want to get the depth, and one on the other side. But the drain is quite small, right? Quite small. So why? Because the drain will show to you, okay, where is the water will be flowing, is flowing. Whether from there to there or from there to there. Depends. This kind of data is very important for you to manage your construction work. Questions? No questions? You guys understand you need times for discussion? I believe so. So take a look at your booking form now. Thank you very much. Okay. Here. Yes. Good. The answer is no. Because your construction area is way bigger than your traversing. Your construction area is way bigger than your traversing. Let's say you want to build a bridge. You want to build a bridge. It's 10 kilometers long, 5 kilometers long, right? And you stay on one side, on the ground, on the land. Then how can you get the information over there? Right? On top of the bridge. As the bridge is progressing, you need to do the surveying. You need to monitor. And on the ground too. So the answer is, thank you for the question. All the features surrounding your working sectors. Not just inside your working sectors, not just inside your traverse network. Right, thank you. Now, this is the Stadium form. Stadium tachymetry. Standard tachymetry form is the form that we used before the total station is available. Now, there is a new form, but I'm not going to give it to you because we have so plenty of this. I want to finish this. I want to finish this form. There are a lot about this thing. Okay, now, so the information here are the same. Okay, if you take a look here, the dates, yes, you need to put the dates today. The instrument station. Instrument station means what? This one or the prism? This one or the prism? This one. Good. How about the bearing? Sorry. Let's take a look at the top corner, top left corner. Okay. Then the back station. If this station number 2, the back station will be 1. Macam tak saya cakap 4. How about the reduced level? You can ada from the leveling, right? From the leveling. And then instrument ID, it's okay. We have another form for that. The bearing means the backside bearing. Okay? And then the observer. I want each and every group members have this one form with them. If you have 5 members in a group, you must have 5 forms. Okay? But I don't want to give you early because I know what will happen. Right? Okay. Then, next, the point number. If you take a look at the first row, point number 1. And then the bearing. What sort of bearing do we need to write here? Your first features. Your first features. Let's say you dah baca backside, aim, and then you turn. You want to find the features. Then you aim at your friends. Whatever written give or display over here, write it down. Okay. Next is the vertical angle. Jump to the vertical angle. Write the vertical angle, horizontal distance, vertical distance. Okay. And then from there, you can calculate the reduced level. But you can also do the post-processing after you finish everything. Only then you calculate the reduced level. How about the remarks? Remarks. Manhole, MH. Manhole, MH. Okay. Building, B. It's good enough. Because you are going very fast. You have 2 friends right now that will hold the mini prism. Both of you, the one that hold the mini prisms, need to know what to do. Need to know what to do. If you change the height, you need to let the observers know, but do not change it frequently. Do not change the height frequently. You might ask me, then why not go full length? No, going full length, you might not be able to stay stable. You might like this. Shorter, better, but sometimes you need longer. Right. And then what else? Buildings, manhole, and another one is for the topography. Thank you very much. Topography is known as spot level. Spot level is where you don't have anything. You don't have any features. The only thing that you have is the ground. Okay? Sometimes you go to the European countries, and perhaps you deal with the European countries. They have less trees than us. You see? Their mountains, their hills is quite empty. So all they want to have is the spot levels. Okay? Tap over here. Another 10 meters to the side. Tap over here. It depends on the topography. If the topography is quite vigorous or regress, okay, you need to have much more frequent, smaller intervals. Understand? Okay, good. So, these spot levels must be evenly distributed, except for the part where it has quite undulated land. Questions? I think you need to change this one. Check. Questions? The bubbles, everything. Oh, okay. You haven't transferred. You have not transferred the height to the other stations. Right. Currently, you have only one station that has RL, isn't it? You guys, you need to know your work. How many stations that has your RL? The RL? Only one. Okay, only one. Okay, now, the actual practice is to transfer the height to every station using leveling method. But now, just for this practical, I want to cut short. So you transfer using this method. Why I don't want you to use this method in a real job? Why? Because the entire detailing work is actually falls on the second class survey. It falls on the second class survey. It is not first class. But leveling, we can maintain it as a first class survey. Okay? So, in a real practice, do not use detailing method. Understand? Okay, that you transfer to each station, and then you may move to your next stations and do not take the readings on a single feature twice or more than once. Okay? Only once per station. Okay, question. As you can see in the booking form, there are a lot of rows. You need to fill it up, especially on the first station. The second station, it depends. You might not be able to fill it up. But you can spend everything on the spot heights. Let's say you have remaining 20 rows. Ambillah spot height, banyak-banyak. Okay. Faham? Thank you very much. You may start your oh, sorry. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, you need to sketch your work. Okay? Especially the features. Mana yang dah ambil, mana yang belum. Okay? Right.
Label sekali so that when you come back, you can trace back where's your feature. So if it's your SP1, mark SP1. If it is your building, so building corner 1, building corner 2, so that you can trace back where's your point. If you don't sketch, you don't know, you lose. You don't know where is your point later. Okay? And anything immovable items, trees, roundabout,
Alright.
everything. The pond, you know, anything that falls within, anything immovable. Jangan ambil kereta. Don't take cars, okay? It's going to move. Anything immovable, you have to take. Not just building, but you have to be critical thinking. Anything not movable, like landmarks. Apa tadi?
Signboard.
Signboards. Okay, everything you have to take. As long as it's immovable, it's going to stay there, then you have to take it.
Guys, okay dah? Anything that is movable. Anything that is movable, you need to take it. Betul tak? Salah. Anything that is immovable cannot be moved. Barricade, you need to ambil tak? Barricade.
Barricade. The one, the side railing.
If the cement one, the movable, you just write it down, but you can pass through. You don't need to take that barricade. Let's say later, okay? Right? Anything that is fixed, you take. Questions? The lamp post will represent the electric lines beneath. That tiny tini air, we call this water tap, represents there is a pipe beneath. Here, manhole, huge pipe beneath. Okay, all of them are important. Questions again? Now, are you ready? Not ready? Which part? Huh? No. Previously I said jump to vertical. After bearing, jump to vertical. No more stadia. We are not using stadia method. Are you guys ready? Girls, ready? Which part are ready? You don't know?
Go to your area and then start planning out. Maybe sketch first, then you get ideas.
Whatever is significant. I cannot say how big. You just imagine the trucks want to move into your working sectors. Okay, your traverse network is quite small, and you need to prepare the path for the trucks to move in. How? You might take the information as far as the closest road. Something like that. The more detail that you have, the better your map will be. Next week, you will learn civil 3D with Dr. V. Okay? The more, the better. Questions? Yeah? You choose that rounded spectacle just to look like Harry Potter. I joke, easy. Okay. Now, good.
Too big or too big. Do we still have to do that?
Practically, here, yes. Just increase the length. If it is too deep, which we don't have here, that kind of drain, you don't need. Okay. As for you, you don't need. The real surveyors, as I show you the image, they even need to go into the river up until here, right? I show you the image. They still need to get the depth of the river. But you know, please don't. Are you guys ready now? More ready than just 5 minutes ago? Okay, you may start. Thank you very much.